Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're going under the hood of some seriously complex hardware.
We are. We're looking at the NTI UNIMUX-8X8-U. It's a KVM matrix switch.
And if you've ever wondered how a place like a data center or, a big command center juggles dozens of machines at once, well, this is your shortcut.
Exactly. Our mission today is really to get our heads around the architecture of control. And maybe we should start with KVM itself. Keyboard, video, mouse.
Right. The basics.
So the core of this switch, its whole purpose, is built around this 8:32 ratio.
Okay, what does that mean in practice?
It means up to 8 different people, 8 users, can independently control or even share access to as many as 32 separate computers.
Wow. So we're talking about more than just the number of ports then.
Oh, absolutely.
If you've got 8 operators on, say, a trading floor, and they all need instant access to different systems, this device is basically the central nervous system.
It is. And for that kind of environment, you need precise inputs.
Yeah.
Standard USB keyboards, mice, VGA monitors.
And stability is key, I imagine.
It's everything. A huge feature here is hot plugging. You can connect or disconnect USB devices without crashing anything. In a dynamic data center, that's critical.
Speaking of stability, let's get into the reliability factor. I read that it has dedicated microprocessors inside.
It does.
And they supposedly prevent computers from freezing up. But why is that even necessary? Isn't the switch just, routing signals?
That is the million-dollar question. And no, it's doing so much more.
Okay.
The microprocessors are performing constant USB emulation. So they're basically tricking all 32 of those computers, no matter the OS, into thinking they're connected to one single stable keyboard and mouse.
So it's a bit of digital deception then.
It's digital deception for the sake of absolute reliability. It fools the system's kernel so it never enters an unstable state.
That's the real aha moment, isn't it?
It really is.
So how do you manage who gets to access what? There must be security.
Of course. There's an on-screen display in OSD with password protection, and it's compliant with a lot of professional standards.
I saw TAA compliance mentioned a lot. What does that mean for you, the listener?
TAA is a big one for enterprise, especially in the U.S. It means the hardware follows the Trade Agreements Act. So it's sourced reliably, it's secure, and it's often a requirement for government or military use.
So that tells you right away what kind of league this thing plays in.
It does.
And the real test of that is versatility. We aren't just connecting 32 identical Windows machines here.
Not even close. You're talking Windows 2000 all the way up to Windows 10, server versions, Solaris, Linux, FreeBSD, even MS 9 and 10.
So you could have a Xenon blade running Solaris right next to a modern Windows server.
And maybe a Mac Xserve next to that. The Matrix has to perform this massive internal translation job in real time.
So my keystrokes are being translated.
Constantly. So the user experience feels seamless, regardless of which of the 32 systems they've just switched to.
Which brings us to legacy support. What if you have an old PS2 machine or a legacy SUM computer?
Simple adapters. You just use a USB PS2R or a USB SU on.
Yeah. It's like the device has its own digital Rosetta Stone built right in.
That's a great way to put it. It bridges hardware generations.
So to pull it all together, what you're really getting is consolidated, super reliable control over this huge mix of critical systems.
All in the standard rack mount box that's designed to just run and run. It will probably outlast the computers it's controlling.
And that right there leads us to our final thought for you to chew on, the MTBF rating.
The mean time between failures.
Yeah. For this specific switch, it's rated at 41,112 hours.
Which, if you do the math, is what? It's almost 5 years?
5 years of expected continuous, nonstop operation.
So the question for you is, what does that number, that metric, suggest about the absolute critical nature of the systems that rely on this one central piece of hardware?
When downtime just isn't an option.
You measure reliability in years, not months.
A fascinating deep dive. We really encourage you to explore these ideas of KVM scaling and system redundancy. Until next time, stay curious.